darlings, and welcome back to the cottage. Today we're going to talk about how the first 4 weeks have gone. Gosh, the first 4 weeks, blimey. It's such a short amount of time, and yet I feel like I've been here forever. Amazing. So, what happened was, I came along on the Monday evening in Sophie, and I lived here sort of on the driveway for those first few days. We'd exchanged and all of that, so theoretically I was semi-responsible for the property. And I just felt like I just needed to get cracking on it, you know? So I had a go at doing various things outside. Beautiful colours. Whether it was weeding the nettles, or painting the gate, or whatever else I was doing. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. Basically just sort of waiting in anticipation for the keys. I got the keys Friday morning. I barely slept Thursday night. So I think I took my first step into the cottage at about 10:30 Friday morning. And I think for the first 2 or so hours, I was here on my own, and I showed you around. We did the house tour. And I just started cleaning and scrubbing. My main aim for that first day was to get this room and the kitchen sort of hygienically clean. Ooh, shiny! Looking gorgeous! Oh yeah! Look! A shilling! I'm rich! 5p. See what else I can find. So I was working on that, and then my friend Gillian, bless her heart, she's helped me a great deal actually, and my family. I tell you what, family and friends have, especially in that first week, have really come and helped to just break the back of it. Yeah! How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Hey, shall I get the kettle on?
Yeah, get the kettle. I've got a good work kettle actually.
Oh, thank you.
Looks great. Are you busy cleaning?
Busy cleaning. Gosh, we were busy. It was full on scrub. By the end of it, it was so satisfying because you could start to see the difference. Gillian's playing with her new toy. Where did you get it again?
Aldi.
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 Aldi. It's coming up lovely.
It is coming up lovely.
Oh, thanks, Jill.
That's alright.
I've not had removals or anything like that. Because I downsized and then was living in a van, I've only kept the most barest and basic of things. So theoretically, I am moving into this cottage almost new, as a new time buyer. Hello, my lovelies. So, it's been a few days. Had my first cold shower. I've not quite worked out how the water works yet, the electric, the heating and everything. Anyway, so I need to get some furniture. I'm just heading off to people who are selling stuff locally. I'm going to see what I can get. Oh dear. Bedraggled. Yeah. So basically I've just been going and collecting things from here, there and everywhere. Wherever I can get something that might be of use is where I've gone. I think my favourite pickup that I had, and it's more to do with the lady that I got it from, it's the whole experience, the whole memory, and it's the chairs in the front room and the table. She was just a beautiful person. It was a wonderful experience to go and collect them. And then of course, when I brought them back and Mum was just like, oh, a comfortable chair to sit in, because we'd been making do with either these wooden chairs in the dining room or the folding out picnic chairs. We'd been making do with them with a blanket on. So, you know, we really are roughing it. We really were roughing it. But it's all slowly starting to become a home. After scrubbing and sleeping on the inflatable mattress, and well, actually for the first week I slept in Sophie because the house wasn't clean enough to sleep in. But once it was scrubbed up, I officially moved in. I actually moved in after Mum did because Mum had the bed, but then I had the air mattress on the floor in the other room. But of course I couldn't move in until it was clean.
What blue that is.
Oh!
Beautiful blue.
I had to lift things that you lay down to put carpet on to stop the draft. And yeah, they had to come up. Yeah. Oh my days, didn't they just? But once they were up and I'd been able to sort of Zaflora clean the floor, then I could officially move in for my first night. The first 3 or so weeks, we literally just stayed here and we had the milkman deliver and Mr. Ringtons came along, so we had some nice biscuits to nibble. But basically we just stayed here, grafting really. Right guys, today's job. Ugh. These curtains absolutely reek of nicotine. So I'm going to put them in the wash. I'm going to see, just by magic, what colour they come out. Oh God, even the hooks are filthy. After I've put these curtains in the wash, I've got to start tackling this floor. Yesterday I had a go at doing the tiles. They've not come up brilliantly. Fortunately, I had a word with next door because he's a builder and he gave me some of this brick acid stuff, and basically I've just got to be really careful with it. I've got to dilute it and do not get it on my skin because it literally will burn my fingers off. Now's the time to try the brick acid. I'm trying to get open. Right, so, God, Rebecca and acid. Woo! Okay, sending a little prayer. But what it does is, it helps clean the bricks after you've finished building, because you might build on numerous days with different mortar mixes and different bricks and all that sort of stuff. So there might be variation. So what it does is it takes out anything that shouldn't be in the bricks or whatever, cleans them to give them a uniform finish. I think that's what he said. He described it as. So yeah, so I'm going to give that a go. Try not to burn my fingers off. Here comes another tractor full of spuddies. Woo! Oh, there's Duncan. Hello, Duncan. Brush it onto the tiles, let it fizz away, and it'll bring out all the stuff that shouldn't be in there. And then you put your gloves on and you wipe it off with just water. I'm going to start in the cupboard because if it wrecks the tiles, then at least they're in the cupboard. Fingers crossed, let's hope it works. It's fizzing. Oh my gosh, it's coming off though. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. As long as it's clean. I mean, it might not look great. It doesn't look great. There's no might about it. It doesn't look great. But at least it's clean. So I think I'll try white vinegar maybe next. Mum said to try washing up powder, like laundry powder. Give, you know, buff the tiles with that. I'll try anything. I'll try anything. But at least they're clean. They're clean. Yes. And the smell is going away. I mean, I've got the windows open, that's probably why. But yeah, bit by bit. I'm not keen on the green. I'm not feeling it. This room, I think this room wants blue. So I think blue it is. And the panels as well. These panels, I really like what she was going for. I think in a lot of heritage railway stations, you get wood panelling, but it's just not been done very well. And it's giving every, and also you've got like wide panels there, and then slim panels here. Don't know if you can tell the difference, but yeah, just there under the window. You can see where it changes. So unfortunately, I think it's all going to have to come out, which is a shame. But it just looks rough. It just looks odd. Oh, this ladder has got character. Here we are, another day, another mask job. So, I'm in the cupboard, and this is where we've got a problem area, which is the mould underneath the stairs. The desk has got to come out. Oh yeah, yeah. So all that's got to come off. See if I can strip it and let it breathe a little. So that's the job of today. So I could do with a power drill. There we go. Gotcha. Blimey. Whew. Actually, it's not a bad space. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. I honestly thought I was going to have to chip away to brick, but actually it's just sort of a top layer. I wonder if it's something to do with the paint or something they've put on. I'm quite chuffed with that actually. That's not a bad outcome at all. Thank you very much. I've done the inside of the house, and Mum, my brother, my family, my aunt, my uncle have done the garden and broke the back of the garden for me, especially along the side of the house, because there was a creeper that was basically just dragging things down. The guttering was hanging off the wall, all of that sort of stuff. Fortunately, I live next to a builder and he's put it back on for me, bless him. But there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work, but as long as she's structurally sound. When I was searching for somewhere to live, I had quite a few sort of things I wanted, and slowly over time I compromised until eventually I got down to about 5 items, and it was a case of I want the building to be structurally sound. I want the building to be in a safe area where I feel safe. I want to be able to pay cash because I don't need to be in debt at this point in time. I need there to be just a bit of privacy in the garden, just so that when I want to go out first thing in the morning looking all bedraggled, because I do, but I want to go out and listen to the birds and have a cup of tea, then I can do that in private, and to be able to park both my vehicles without any restrictions. So they were the non-negotiables, and then anything else is a bonus. I did have people suggest to me that why don't you just buy a normal house and then add your spin on it and put the character in. And I did contemplate it for the briefest of moments, but it just felt like a cop-out. I was like, no, I want something unique. You know, I want something that when I walk in, I go, wow, this is my little home. I get to live here. Amazing. So just buying another semi from what I've come from just wasn't going to cut it. When I think about getting this cottage and some of the moments I've found myself in, I've been on my knees crying, just pleading for a home. Desperate is not an unreal word to call it. I was desperate for a home, and I got on my knees for the first time in my life and I prayed. I said, please give me a home. I'm not looking for a house. I'm not looking to make it a cheap, quick buck. I'm not looking to buy something on the cheap and then flog it again and all the rest of it. I am looking for a home. And I desperately need one. As beautiful and as wonderful as Sophie is, I needed a home. This has answered more than I could possibly have ever wished for. I mean, it has all the things on my original tick list, which was, you know, before I started compromising. And then it has the added bonus of being a heritage building. Amazing. Oh. Thank you for watching. I think maybe the next video will be a knit and natter. I think that's the next one on the cards. We need a proper catch up over a bit of knitting, don't we? So yeah. Until next time. Take care, my lovelies.